What if I tell you you're one streak away from getting everything you want? Because the difference between really successful people and sometimes people who don't have the success they want could be that they never developed a streak. They never got consistent about anything. And I'm going to give you an example of this that really hits home to me. When I was playing basketball, for those of you who don't know, I played ball and I was a shooter, right? I mean, I still am, by the way, but I was a shooter. And I developed a streak in college where I was hit 3 threes in a row every game, right? 6 games, 3 threes, 7 games, 8 games. What started happening is my teammates started looking for me to get open, especially if we were blowing the team out. Hey, let's keep the streak going. What else started happening is this. I started becoming better because I would get in the gym and do more. Why? Just because I had a streak to keep up. I didn't want to be open and have a chance to keep my streak going and miss it. So remember this, the longer the streak goes on, the more powerful it becomes, right? So what you need to do is you need to figure out what your streak is going to be. Because what most people do is what? They recruit one person, then they stop. They make a certain amount of phone calls, then they stop. They do a certain amount of appointments, then they stop. They never develop a minimum for what they're going to do, right? Today, we're building agencies through content, right? So through DMs, through social media, relationships are built online. So why don't you figure out what kind of streak you can build that's going to impact your business the most, right? What changed my business? I had one simple rule. Never allow a zero. Never allow a day where you just completely disappear, where you don't create, you don't make phone calls, you don't do anything. Never allow a zero. Start developing a streak. If you're posting, post. If you're prospecting, prospect. If you're following up, if you're self-developing, if you're growing, never miss a day. Your momentum is going to come from the fact that you've developed something, and just that development, even if you're someone like me I would say I'm somewhat lazy unless I'm motivated. What happens is once I develop a streak, every single day I think, oh no, I got to keep my streak going. And you can do the same thing too. Success isn't built in giant moments. It's built in thousands of boring moments that nobody sees. That post that nobody liked, that DM that got ignored, that Zoom that nobody showed up in, the moments that feel insignificant, those are the moments that start growing because they compound. And here's what happens. If you think about business, think about it from this standpoint. It's a probability game. The more quality activity you do and track, the higher your probability of winning, right? Growth becomes more likely. If you start following up more, guess what? People are going to show up more consistently. Duplication becomes more likely because you are doing the things you're supposed to do. Talent can win for a day. Talent may be able to create some attention, but guess what talent's not going to do? Talent is not going to do what consistency is going to, which is going to build something for the long term. Here's my challenge to you for today. I want you to pick one streak. I don't care if it's a piece of content. I don't care if it's conversations. I don't care if it's follow-up. I don't care if you're going to do a live. One streak. Figure out something that you can measure. Make it measurable. Make it simple too. And never miss. Protect it. Get to the point to where if you're traveling, if life gets busy, it doesn't matter who's watching. You're just going to do it because you want to develop a streak. Here's what's going to happen. Momentum is going to become confidence. Your confidence is going to turn into leadership. And your leadership is going to turn into an organization that starts doing what you're doing. One post, one call, one DM. It doesn't really matter what it is. Start your streak, protect it tomorrow, and watch what happens over the next 5 years.